Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zeppelin, and today we have something that I am excited for. Now, this is a reaction, but it's not necessarily a first time listen reaction. Well, it isn't. I've never listened to the full song, but I've heard snippets of it, and what a better time to watch it and listen to it than after having watched The Matrix Resurrections, the clearly best Matrix film. Sort of. It was good. I enjoyed it. But those of you who know, Rage Against the Machine, Wake Up is the song they used at the end of the first Matrix film. They used a remix of it at the end of the new one. I'm quite a big fan of Rage Against the Machine. You know, they're one of those bands that I haven't listened too much of. Like, I have not delved into their discography really whatsoever, but most songs I've heard from them I do like. There is a beauty in the simplicity of their music. It is cool riffs, just rock out playing. You know, I'm a fan of the technical all day every day, but sometimes you just want music that helps you let loose a little, and Rage Against the Machine are cool, man. I want to delve into their discography more. I'd like to maybe delve into the YouTube community of Rage Against the Machine fans. Now, I'm more in it for the music than I would be the political jargon. It's not that I disagree with any of their political jargon, but in terms of what I'd want to achieve from these reactions is purely gauging the music rather than the political message. And I just want to say that just in case there's anyone who would be here watching that is expecting me to delve into the political aspects more, because even though, again, I've graduated in law, I have political opinions, I don't really want that to take precedent. Yeah, I think that's the word. Maybe you can correct me in the comments. I don't want it to take precedent. Why am I trying to say it? I don't want it to take focus over the music more than anything else. I want to sit, try and enjoy the music and see if I like it. And I'm looking forward to hear the full song. This is a 6-minute song, so I'm not going to sit here and rant too much. All I am going to ask you to do is to subscribe, please. I'd really appreciate it. We're well on our way to being able to apply for YouTube Partner. There's a possibility, as of the time this has gone out, I'll be able to apply for YouTube Partner before the end of 2021, potentially on New Year's Eve or maybe New Year's Day if the subscriber count keeps going up the way it has, and that would just mean the absolute world to me. So if you want to help me achieve my dream, just please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're here purely for Rage Against the Machine, which I'm completely aware of that some people might be, I will be doing more Rage Against the Machine content in future if it is content that wants to be seen on this channel. So if you guys can show your support, it'll definitely be done without a doubt. And just make sure to like, make sure to comment, let me know what you think. And without further ado, let's get into it. Wake Up from Rage Against the Machine. This is going to be a fun one, guys. Neo putting on the glasses. Wait, hang on. Just fly off, yeah? We have fun here. Come on, hit me with it. Hit me with it. Hit me with it, Rage. What a tune. This is like the most I've ever heard of the song already now at this point, after this point. It's like an element of funk to it as well, isn't there? Such a good riff. Such a good riff. Alright, I'm going to throw a pause in there. I only want to do 2 pauses. We're going to do one at 2 minutes, one at 4 minutes. Try and make it relatively even. It's a really cool song, and it is really, really cool. One thing I will say is that, and again, it's not on me to be really criticizing Rage, you know? They're not ones you really criticize, but maybe I think it's just a product of his time. I wish everything was a little dirtier. I wish the guitar was more prominent and gritty. I wish the drums were more clear. I wish the bass had a bit more of fuzz to it. But I do think that's kind of the maybe it's just being a Muse fan. Everything is a little more fuzz to it, so I'm used to that. But I also think maybe it's just it's a product of the 90s, in that everything was very clean in the 90s. You didn't really get the kick of the bass as much as you would maybe from today's music. I mean, again, even I compare, again, I apologize for going back to Muse. They're just like for those of you who are first timers on this channel, I can speak sometimes, I swear. I'm a big Muse fan, and they obviously take inspiration from Rage and some of their guitar playing. And you look at Origin of Symmetry, their second album, which came out in 2001, is very much has the similar issues of the kick isn't really there. And then they just in 2021 done the remaster of that album, and the kick is really there. So I do think maybe it's just an issue with the time it came out in terms of like the equipment available or how they recorded things in the studio. I'd say this would be so cool live. But anyway, I've ranted enough, and I want to save some things to give some thoughts at the end. So let's keep this train going. It's like a weird mix of rap and singing, isn't it? Like rappers could do this music. And this music's only meant to be listened to loud as hell as well. It's the only way to listen to it. Very Tom Morello. Very like him. What a run. There's the Grit coming in. Right, I'm going to throw the pause here instead of 4 because I'm afraid I'm going to cut off something that builds. It's already really beginning to build now. Man, Rage are great, aren't they? You know, I really should have delved into their discography earlier, but there's loads of people I should have done that for, you know. Pink Floyd is a big one. I've never listened to any Pink Floyd music, and every time I tell that to people, I sound like a criminal. You know, it's like, what? How have you not listened to them? It's like, well, I will. I'm just terrible with getting into new stuff, which is kind of what the reactions are helping me do, and it's kind of like forcing my hand into listening to some new stuff. But it's cool. I mean, there's not much other analysis you can give into music like Rage Against the Machine, or the music that they do, other than this. That it's cool as hell. If you like this type of music, it's just class. It is absolutely class. That's all I got to say. That was a lame pause, but I'm trying to avoid copyright here, folks. I don't want to get blocked. Let's keep this going, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. That bit reminds me a lot of Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. Don't know if that's like a lame comparison, but it's just what I always think of when I hear that bit. Interesting change up. You can tell this is the album version. They wouldn't be putting this stuff on the music video. They double timed it. Bass very prominent there, I like it.
How long? Not long! 'Cause what you reap is what you sow!
Well, those guys are very to the point, aren't they? Jeez. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Wake Up by Rage Against the Machine. I mean, just, you know, a round of applause. It is Rage, guys. It is Rage, you know? Like, even the end, like, I'll be honest, towards the end it tapers off a little bit for me in terms of where I wanted to go musically, but it's just very much like a Rage thing, and they're doing their thing, so I can't really criticize for it because it really is like such a personal preference, like a real personal preference for me in terms of what I'd like with my music. But the main riff is awesome. Again, my criticism still stands about maybe liking it to be a little heavier, but I think that's just because it's a product of its time. Yeah, the riff work is unreal. The lyrics are pretty cool from what I could gather. He obviously sings / raps them really well. The playing is on point. The build of the song is on point. Works great in the Matrix, and I am giving it an extra point just for that. But if I have to give that out of 10, definitely an 8.8. It's around 8.7, 8.8. It's not something I call absolutely fantastical, amazing, would have to have on the playlist all the time, but there's no denying it is a damn fine song from a damn fine band, and you would be silly not to like it. But this is my first deep dive into Rage Against the Machine on YouTube, and will be my first interaction with a lot of you guys as fans of Rage Against the Machine. So let me know what you think of how I did. Let me know what you think of my thoughts. Make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you think as well. I'm interested in talking with you guys, having a debate, you know, so long as it's civil. I've done some reactions to some other bands and there have been assholes there I don't even bother to reply to, but you know, I've had, you know, civil disagreement debates as well with people, and you know, it's interesting, it's fun. I enjoy doing this type of stuff. I enjoy hearing what you guys think, and I hope you enjoy kind of hearing what I think, you know, as I watch reaction videos myself of bands I really like, and I find it super interesting, and I hope I can give that sort of same feeling to you guys. If you did enjoy it, even if you didn't, just subscribe. I mean, you're helping me reach my dream. Like, even if you hate my guts, I didn't give your favorite band 11 out of 10, to subscribe anyway, just so you can throw abuse at me, so you never forget to throw an abuse at me. Throw the notifications on, so you can call me a shitbag every time I upload. At least that way you're still helping me out, so I'd appreciate it. But anyway, thank you very much, guys. There'll be more Rage content coming soon, don't you worry. Take care, have a good day, and also I've recorded this on Christmas Day, so wherever you are, hope you had a good Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.